All right, we had a beautiful day today.
Sure did. Especially in southern and central Maine.
And the good news is the sun is setting later, so it's still a beautiful
Still nice
day.
too.
It is. It's funny. I'm looking forward to when we drive home after the 6 o'clock news and just starting to see a little light. That'll probably be in a couple weeks.
We talked about that last night, I think, as
Oh,
we were
really?
leaving, because the museum still has their light
Lights up
display
outside.
up, and we're like, well, if we can't get the sun, at least we get some
Yeah.
light.
We get a nice view when we come outside the building still.
Yeah,
but
and
we're
that
ready
is
for that sun.
one nice thing in Portland. They leave the lights up through like St.
So much
Patrick's
longer.
Day,
Yeah.
basically. So a nice way to lift the spirits a little bit.
Through the dark
We
winter
appreciate
days.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got another good day coming up tomorrow, and I think almost all of us have a mostly sunny sky tomorrow. Today, if you were in eastern or northern Maine, you got cheated from the sun a little bit. There were more clouds up in that direction. On Saturday, there will be some flurries and snow showers around. Best chance for any accumulation to the north and east. I don't see that being a big problem. And then on Sunday, it turns a little bit colder up north. You'll be in the 20s, but southern Maine makes it back into the 30s, and Sunday looks dry. A little breezy out there today, but that hasn't done much to hurt the temperatures if you've got the sun. There was a bit of a wind chill, but in the sun today it felt pretty good. Different story up in here though, where the clouds are more common. You can see they're now starting to break apart, so even in eastern Maine you're getting some late day sunshine. High pressure coming in from the west, and that should do two things: bring us a bit more sun tomorrow, but also the winds ease up a little bit. Not that it was crazy windy today, but it was noticeable at times if you were outside. Out there this evening, we have a clear sky. Temperatures will drop into the single digits inland, and some of the deeper valleys here in western Maine and northern New Hampshire could dip below zero. But I think the rest of us start the day tomorrow in the teens. You can see that there's a lot more sun out there tomorrow, just a few passing clouds from time to time, and temperatures that are pretty similar to today. Lower to middle 30s south of the mountains and in the 20s across the far north. For the weekend, overall, it looks pretty good for February. A little bit more cloud cover at times on Saturday with a flurry or snow shower. And then Sunday looking mostly sunny at this point. So this little clipper passes by. It's almost a cold front here, and behind it, it will be a little bit colder up north on Sunday, but I think the rest of us do get close to freezing as this ridge of high pressure builds in. And there will be a big storm ejecting out of the southeast on Sunday, but it looks pretty certain that it stays south of us. Southern New England still gets close, but it doesn't look like a storm for us as that heads out to sea. This clipper could bring a few snow showers perhaps Monday night or Tuesday, but overall next week's pattern looks pretty quiet, and the bitter cold is certainly taking a break. Temperatures will be near average, if not above, a few of the days, and no big storms are expected, but we could have a clipper or two that comes through middle of next week with some minor precipitation. Seas tomorrow 2 to 3 feet with a northwest wind 10 to 15 knots on the water. Mostly sunny tomorrow, and then for Valentine's Day, a flurry or snow shower around. Could be a morning flurry in eastern Maine on Sunday, but the rest of us have lots of sun. School vacation week next week, and overall the weather looks pretty good. There are some timing differences in the models for whether or not we see a little snow or mix on Wednesday. We'll keep it in the forecast for now. And I mentioned mix because it is milder leading into that. We probably are in the low 40s on Tuesday. So.
Okay, a little different
Yeah.
storm.
Yeah, we haven't
possible
had,
there.
I think it's been almost a month since we had any rain. Everything
Right.
we've had since has been snow.
All snow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been only a month, though.
I know, it feels longer, right?
Yeah, it just
Seems
a
like
long
since
stretch here.
November.
I know.
All
Yeah.
right, Ryan, thank you.